Yeah, so let's get started. So I gave birth on, when was it? February, the last week. It was really epic. The baby was fine, I was fine, so there were no complications. Like everything went fine. And over the year 2020, 2021, everything has been good. I can't complain. I honestly cannot complain. So whew, this is going to be a long video. That is just an alert, like a long video alert. So I hope you have some time to listen to this because it's everything. It's the reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm making these videos, the reason why I'll be posting, the things that I'll be posting, like it's everything, literally everything. So this is just like the making of the foundation of a house before you build it, right? Yeah. So that was the giving birth, having the baby and everything. That has been fine. I think I've been a good mom, I hope. You can't tell. It's always something. So it's been fine. And well, things have changed a lot for me. Um, since 2020, things have changed so much. So let's start from the beginning, because where else can we start? So what happened is I went through something something very emotional, something very big. So what happened is, so on November 2020, my friend died. uh, he was my best friend. Many people who know me, like on a personal level, they know that I have a best friend whose name is Claire. We've been like best friends since like forever. Okay, I don't know since when. We don't even know where we met. So we've been best friends since we met. The when we met, we don't know when we met or how we met even. So we've been friends for a long time. Um, Same as this person who died. We met before I met Claire, and we weren't close at the time, but we got really close. And my relationship with Claire is different from the relationship with this guy because we had a different level of relationship. Claire is my best friend. She is my best friend. Like she knows everything about me. If you go to her like asking questions about me, she already knows the answers or something that could be the answer. And also this other guy, he was like that. Like let's say I had two best friends, and this one best friend, we kind of had a different kind of relationship in a romantic way ish, I would say. So yeah, so he was someone I could depend on. He was always there for me. He's the kind of person whom, when you call in the middle of the night when you're drunk somewhere and you're just like passing out, they will just show up and they'll take care of you, you know. So our relationship didn't start romantically or something like that. It just started as friends, and it was fine. It was epic. I mean, we met at a time when he was going through something and I was going through something, so we helped each other like heal or get through it in whatever way that we did. So we were really close, and during his passing, it just happened so fast. So many people even didn't believe it. And at the time he passed, I was like 8 months pregnant. So that was really hard for me. And it was just so abrupt. I couldn't even, like, I hadn't even rounded my head around it. So it was really fast. When he died, I wasn't able to grieve him because, like I said, I was 8 months pregnant. And anytime any emotion like different low vibration, low vibe emotion occurs to an 8 month pregnant woman, everything just gets bad. Like when I got emotional, the baby would start moving or stop moving entirely, and then I had to go to the hospital to get checked if he was all right, you know. And then I got sick for days if my emotions just really weren't that well. So I never got to grieve him at the time that everyone was grieving. And after the burial and everything, like it was just so fast, and I had so much on my plate. I just didn't. I guess I hid my emotions in things that I had to get done. So I never got to grieve him. And then, well, the year went by, 2021. I gave birth. So many things were happening. Oh my God, so many things were happening. And then later on, late that year, around September, that's when now I found myself living alone with my baby, and it just us. So that is the time now everything just hit so bad. It was just so bad. Oh my God. So I would find myself just like doing the dishes and just crying. I would just find myself crying out of nowhere. And then since I had so much to do, my business wasn't doing well at all. Like I was really in a bad position. So any money I got, I just put it in like the business and the baby's needs. So mostly I didn't like cater for myself that much. So it was just my baby and the business and trying to find ways to like make it, It was really hard. I even like I didn't have any friends. My best friend Claire was still there. Like she was there for me. She also had own things going, so I had to find some ways to like maneuver. But she was always there for me. So at the end of the day, I found that I only had two friends, Claire and another one, and they were always there for me. Like I can't even like thank them enough. It'll never be enough. So between this money issue, this struggling and all the grieving of someone who like died almost a year ago, it was so much. So I ended up um accidentally fasting. I don't know how to do it, like I don't know how to say it. Fasting, I would say fasting, and at the same time I accidentally also started doing vegan. Like I only did vegetables and legumes mostly. Like you'd find me eating ugali, managu, ugali, spinach, because I'm allergic to skuma, so I don't take skuma. So it's managu, spinach, kunde, and beans, dengu. Like oh my God, it was just so bad. Beans, rice, dengu, rice. Like I accidentally went into a diet that I didn't even know I was in. So that's when everything started happening. Wait, I will get there now. Initially in 2020, I for like 3 months I went into depression, like a really really bad depression. I would just like wake up in the morning and just open my eyes and be like, oh my God, again, like I have to be alive again. Like you, God, you just decided that now that I don't want to be alive, now it's important for me to be alive. Like every day I would wake up, open my eyes and be like, I am not dead. Like, I am not gone. What is happening? I'm not gone. Why am I not dead? Like, it's very hard for people to accept that they're going through this, and to also it's also very hard for people to commit suicide. They just want someone to kill them instead. So I was in that position. I wanted someone to kill me, like just get rid of me, get away with me, like I'm gone. So every day was just so hard. So waking up, I needed to eat. So I would try to not eat during the day, like around one. That is when I would find some time to like be like, okay, I will motivate myself, like, okay, you need to eat. Your stomach hasn't seen food since last the previous day around lunchtime, so you need to eat. So I'll be like, okay, I need to eat. Number one. Number two, what do I eat? So I decide I eat rice and something else. And then number three, now I have to get up and go to the kitchen and cook. That is hard. That is hard enough. I cannot get off this bed. And then now, even if I do get off the bed to go and cook, who's going to eat it? Like I have to gather up the energy to take a spoon and chota the food and put it in my mouth. Like no. And then after putting it in my mouth, I have to chew it. Chew it was the hardest part. Like I have to chew this food and swallow it. So much work. I don't want to. I do not want to eat. So after contemplating all these things, I would end up not eating and not even cooking in the first place. And it was just so hard. So I went through the depression for like 2 to 3 months. It was so hard. I tried so much to like try to be normal. Like we all have been told to be normal. So I tried so much, but it just wasn't working. But I finally, it did. Actually did. I got off the bed and I started getting out of the house, and I started doing normal things that normal people do, normal humans do. So yeah, I went through depression. And then now, when I was living alone, when I now was going through the vegan thing, the fasting thing, I was also going through anxiety now, because now I was worried about the future. I don't have money. How am I supposed to support this kid whom I have now? Like, I need to make money, and I need to be strong enough for him. Like, you know how anxiety can get you, and then you stop breathing, and then there's just this attack of you just can't breathe. You just need to like get out of the house, but I can't do that because I'm holding the baby. He's crying or something. Like, you know how when you get agitated, the baby can feel the same agitation. So now the baby starts crying, and then now for me, it's hot. I can't breathe. I need to get out. I need to like feel free, but I can't do that because I'm holding the baby. Or I like, it was really hard. I went through a lot. So the whole story about this is that um I found uh I found myself having so many questions, so many uh decisions to make, and it wasn't easy because I was doing it alone. Like, it was just so hard. So yeah. Anyways, I pulled through it, and now I'm a lot better. I am blessed. Oh my God, I am a lot better than I've ever been in my whole life ever. So that's the thing. In my fasting, you know how even in religion, people fast so that they can speak to God, so that they can pray for something, manifest something, and then it happens. Yeah. So I think in the same way, I was manifesting without knowing I was manifesting, and my manifestation was um for this guy who died. His name is Brian. Let me stop calling him this guy. He's more than that. So his name is Brian. So he had died, and I just never got to say the things that I wanted to. I guess I was manifesting my way through without knowing that I was. What happened is I got a visitation dream from him. I know what you're saying. Um, how do I know it's a visitation dream? Now I know it's a visitation dream. At the time, I didn't know it was. So I dreamt, quote unquote, I dreamt about him, and it felt so real. Even that morning when I woke up, I remember waking up so tired and so happy. And then when I woke up and opened my eyes, and I was back to the reality of he was gone, I just felt so much pain and grief. Now it's almost like now I was grieving him again. Like, now it's like he had died for real for me. Like, for me, I feel like I saw him last around September 2021, because that is when I feel like I did. Because, like, the visitation dream are usually so real, they're really unforgettable. If you ever have a visitation dream, you'll know it's a visitation dream. You cannot confuse it for any other dream. So when I woke up, I was very confused. I didn't know what had happened. So I sat down and I thought about it, and I just couldn't come up with an answer. So I thought the best thing is to go and ask my mom. My mom is very religious. She has gone through so many classes of religion, and I knew that she could give me an answer. So that was the first thing that came to me. So I knew that I have to ask my mom. But before that, I had cried a lot, and just feeling that he's gone now. Like, this is this was me grieving for the first time. So I remember just waking up, eating the ugali and the managu that was already like from last night, and then feeding the baby. I cooked for him his lunch, and then I carried him to my mom's place so that I could go to town, because I had like 3 deliveries to do. So I couldn't stay home. I didn't have that leisure at that time. So I took my baby to my mom's, and then I left for stage to go to. I had Umoja, Paki, and past Westy. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, past Westy. I don't remember the place. So I remember just getting out the house and just going. And then I went to the stage. I walked the stage, just thinking about this dream, just thinking about it, all the options that I had to like look it up and all that. So I went to stage, and then I remember starting to Google about visitation dreams. Or first, obviously, first I didn't know anything about visitation dreams. I didn't even know that were things. So I just Googled something like I had this real dream that felt like it was real from a loved one who had passed on. So I came to a conclusion that it was a visitation dream, which it was. So now this visitation dream, he had talked something about something that he would never say in this life, like something I don't think he would. So that is what was confusing me. If he said something that was really like natural, it wouldn't like have gotten my attention that much. I had had two more dreams about him or with him after he passed. I think that was his way of like keeping in touch or just keeping me calm or something like that. But then this one now got my attention because in his dream or my dream or his visitation, our visitation, um he brought this immense love that I have never felt from anyone. Like it was not a love that could be judged. Like it's the kind of love like um that cannot be judged. Like this person loves you no matter what. They don't judge you for anything. They don't expect you to be doing anything different. Like you are just perfect the way you are, and they wouldn't change anything about you. And you don't even have to ask if they love you because you can feel it to the core. Like it's so much. Like the way that I could explain it that anyone could understand is it's like a heavy load in your heart, and it's so heavy that you are not able to hold it, so you fall down like from the heaviness that it is. I don't know if it makes sense, but that love was so heavy. If it's given to me like in my body like right now, I don't think I would be able to hold that kind of love myself, like my human body. I don't think I would be able to do that. So the love and the things that he said, that is what captured my attention. So that is number one. That is what like how it all started. And then we can go to like I started to have other dreams of things that would happen, and when they happened I knew that this was it. Like I could see future things happening, and when they were happening, like at that future date, I knew what was going to happen next, and it happened exactly the way I thought it would. So that became very weird. So when I asked my mom about the visitation dream, she told me that there are people who get the visitation dreams, but mostly when you do, it's usually because this person is suffering on the other side. Like there's some place like a purgatory, like they're suffering, and what I need to do is pray for them so that their souls can rest in peace. Which I even took the book. Like if Brian was suffering and I would be able to like save him, I was going to pray all day to like save his soul. So I took the book where the prayer of the souls in purgatory. So I took it and started praying seriously, because I wasn't about to let Brian burn in hell, and I was able like to pray for him. So I started praying, and then so many things started happening again, and the dreams that would come true. And then I started having this feeling that I had forgotten something. Like you know how you can go to like you in the living room, and then you go to the bedroom to pick something. Like you're in the living room, and then you remember you have to go pick something in the bedroom, so you go to the bedroom. But when you get to the bedroom, you find that you don't even remember what you're going to take. So you have to stand there and wait and try to remember what you had gone to go and get there. But you're not able to, so you have to go back to the living room and wait all day until like it pops up in your head, and it could be like later in the day. So that is the same feeling I had every day. I woke up feeling like I had forgotten something. Like I had forgotten something, and I just woke up, and this feeling just was always there. So every day I woke up feeling like, what did I forget? What did I forget? And then I would brush it off. And then after like 40-30 minutes, I would feel it again. And it was so much, so immense. Like I wouldn't have ignored it. So every day, every hour of the day for weeks, I felt like I had forgotten something. And it was awful. Like I hated the feeling. And it was so much, so much. So I started Googling again. I have Googled a lot, a lot. Internet has been my friend because, well, it's just what it is. So I started, I would Google something like, I have forgotten something, but I don't know what. I don't remember what I've forgotten and all that. So I started seeing so many things that were coming through, but not enough, not what I wanted. Like it's almost like I needed to go deeper and deeper. Like the answer was on the other side, and I couldn't reach there. Do you get me? Yeah, yeah, you get me? Yeah. So I kept on searching and researching, and I finally got into something which was very awkward for me. Something called reincarnation. Oof. So what I got from reincarnation is like when um our souls, we as human beings, we have souls. So when our we die, our souls come off our bodies, and then they go back to the source, who's God. And then now we stay there for a while. A while can be 150 or 200 years, whichever time your soul decides. And then we get reborn again as other people, uh for like come and do other things in this world. So yeah, I stumbled into reincarnation, which I now like got deep into it. So this reincarnation started answering my questions because now it would like okay, what I got from this feeling of like forgetfulness, it's like um our souls come on this earth with a purpose that we should do. So your soul keeps on pushing you to like find whatever it is that you came for, to find your purpose of whatever reason you are on this earth. So that is why now I was being pushed to find deeper and deeper things spiritually that I did not know, or I did not even know existed, because I did not even know anything about reincarnation. So when I found this, and at least my heart was starting to have that peace of mind, the forgetfulness thingy was kind of going. I went to my mom again because I was born in a Christian family. I've been Catholic for the longest time. I've been baptized. I've been confirmed. I have baptized my baby. I've gone classes for all these things. So you can like see, I've been a very religious person, a very Christian person. So I went back to my mom so that she can give me some answers because, well, I do not have answers for these weird things that are happening. So I asked her about reincarnation. She said that I, that is nowhere like in the Bible. So I asked her these questions, and she told me that that was not possible. Like when we die, we get judged to go to hell or to heaven, and God is the one who judges us. Which now makes me think, why would God create us, his children, his babies, and then bring us to this earth to test us with the things that he know we will love to do, just to burn us in hell? Like, why would he bring us on this earth just to test us, so that we don't do what he's testing us, so that we don't go to hell? I mean, it's like me as a parent, having my baby, and then now always bringing him chocolate, 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 and then trying to tell him that he shouldn't have the chocolate, so that when he has the chocolate, now I have the opportunity to burn him in hell. I don't know. This is just me. So I had so many questions, and when I asked them, my mom would be like, she would give me some answers, and then some others she was just like around the bushes and all that. So I wasn't quite satisfied. So I needed to get these answers. And when I asked these questions like in the church, I the Bible does not give me the answers. The only thing I get is like, if you continue asking these questions, you're going against the will of God and you will burn in hell. Which makes me wonder, like, okay, so if I'm not supposed to ask the questions, why are the questions coming to me? I had so many questions, honestly, and I wasn't getting the questions where I was taught to get the questions, to get the answers. So, yeah. With time, I started having other more intense questions like who am I? Like who am I really? What is my purpose on earth? Like why was I brought here? Like did God just decide to make me and just throw me here for what? Like to get born, to work, find money, bring my kid up, struggle in life, retire, and die when I'm 50 in my bed and die. Like, I thought about it and I just couldn't come up with an answer. I guess that's because now I'm a parent and I have a different perspective about life. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what was happening to me then. But these questions were coming on like, yes, I'm a human being. This is my body. This is my flesh. Yes. But what makes me human? What is inside of me? What makes me me? Like, why haven't people built people who are us? Even if they have they given them this feeling of being alive, like this need to be alive or something like that? I don't know how to explain it. I don't really have the right words. So what is my purpose on earth? Why do I feel happy, the pain? Who am I? Like, what is this essence inside of me? So I had these questions and I needed them answered, and no one was going to answer them for me if I didn't look for the answers. So again, Google. So what I can say is I am a better person now. My emotions, my view of life, the love that I've heard before, like fear, death, afterlife. I have a different perspective that I had last year. And it's completely okay if you are just okay being a religious, just knowing that God created you, like the way religion is. But that wasn't good enough for me. And religion did not give me an answer to that. And in my beliefs right now, religion does not accept me the way I am, because it's not the beliefs that I have right now are not what the church believes in. So I wouldn't say I'm religious now because I am not accepted there. Like, what I've come to the conclusion is I am spiritual, right? So who I am right now, I'm not going to justify it. If the videos that I'm going to be making are not going to justify, are not going to be videos that justify who I am right now, my thoughts right now, my beliefs, um, I am just going to be giving an explanation of who I am, what I think I am. This sounds like I'm in a cult right now, right? But be patient with me. You will understand later on. It's just that this video is really getting so long and I can't get into details that much. So I am a mom. I am a daughter. I am a friend, a sister. I am a woman. And I am definitely not a girlfriend. I am at peace with myself. I love myself. And my intention in the world is to uh, spread love, live to the fullest, and make sure that I fulfill my purpose. Okay. And this might leave some people, especially some people who are really religious, it might leave them wanting to unsubscribe from my channel, which is completely okay. If whatever you believe in tells you to unsubscribe, I truly understand. My belief right now incorporates everyone in whatever belief they have, in whatever religion they go to, even if they're not religious at all. Like, my belief right now incorporates everyone and accepts everyone for who they are. So if you feel like you cannot accept my beliefs, that is completely okay. I won't judge you, because this channel is going to be a little controversial. It's been 2 years of an unstable mental health. It's been 2 years of fear. It's been 2 years of question about my religion, about who I am. Religion that I've been in for over 25 years, because I'm over 25 years. loving harder, giving their best to life, loving this life and living to the fullest, and hoping that I pass out my knowledge one or the other. Like I said, I am so afraid of dying with the knowledge that I have, so I will pass out the knowledge that I think or I feel that should be out here. So um hopefully I get to talk about it and you guys get to let me talk about it without judgment. It's just an open platform. We just this channel, we spread love, we don't judge, we are an open-minded channel. So if you feel like this is not your thing, it's okay. This is like me telling you guys it's okay. Whatever emotions you'll get from my videos, just accept them, because that is what you're supposed to do with the emotions. Accept them, and then ask yourself, why do I feel like this, and why does it impact me like this? Why does this information make me feel like this? And then you can get your answers from there. So guys, what I would just like to say as I finish is, we are more than we think we are. We are more than we think we are. We are love, we are peace. Like, we are so magnificent, and I just loathe the fact that we don't see that enough. We don't appreciate that enough. So I hope we get to see or I get to get the best words to express this. So guys, let me just finish here, because if I continue talking, I will never finish. So guys, peace, love, and light. See you on the next video. I hope you stay tuned for this, because it's going to be extra. All right, guys, I love you so much, and stay tuned. Hit on that notification bell to see my controversial side. And if you have any questions you would like to uh, get to know some things, just ask them in the comment section, and I'll see if I have the knowledge to go through with it. Like I said, I think I'm a very wise being. So guys, I love you guys. Bye 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 bye. See ya. Peace, love, and light. Bye.